So what's up, CT Cards?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm going good. We're back live again.
Yeah. Hey.
A little different without you, but we had Chris fill in, and hopefully he'll be in shortly.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sure you guys did a good job last night. I had no worries. I just wanted to make sure you guys went on because I knew you guys would have a good time. So.
I had a delay about an hour. I had technical difficulties.
Hey, you went on though. You know.
Nope, we talked about a lot of things actually, not mostly baseball, but I know it's just one thing after another. I know most fans right now about the Yankees are just frustrated with them.
Yeah.
And losing 12-1, not acceptable. Only ones that showed up, Stanton, Judge, and was it Rosario? And the guy we got from Tampa. No one else.
Yeah, that's it. We had 7 total hits. We struck out 13 times. Yeah.
I think the guy we got from that can play everywhere, that's like Cabrera, I think it should be picked. I think they ought to set Volpe. I'm getting tired of it. I don't think it was the right move to set Jazz over him. I know Jazz needed to be sat, but it's not right.
I don't get it. I don't know. I'm fed up with Volpe. I have been for a while, but
you know how my feelings are, Ben. I think that we could get JD Davis to play better than he could.
Hey, I've been talking with his management company. You know, he goes through Scott Boras, so I left a message.
Maybe I can get it. You sure didn't get You sure you didn't get any the sushi for him?
No, one day, I don't know, it was 2 years ago or something. One of the channels, it was during the trade deadline, and I'm like, I looked up Scott Boras' number, and you can look it up. I actually called, and the lady picked up, and what did I say? I can't remember what I said to the lady, but I actually said something to the lady, and the lady's like, okay, I have to hang up now. You can actually call Scott Boras' office, and if you go through the menu, you can get to somebody who'll pick up the phone. I'm not making that up.
Hey, did we post the link for the we got the disc card. We never put the open panel one.
Oh, actually, I can. Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, we can post that on there. Okay. And Merc, welcome, and yeah, we're done. Me and CT Cards have been done with Volpe for a while. Jazz, he's in a slump right now. And I think he's his worst, mentally, he's his worst enemy. He has all the 5 tools that you look for, but his attitude's what cost him into being great. And as far as Wells is concerned, I'm pretty sure Wells is playing hurt, and it's unexcusable, but I believe it's the medical staff. I think he's been hurt for a while, and I think CT agrees, but yeah, I could be wrong. No, he doesn't look right. It doesn't look like the catcher from last year, the first month of the season.
Yeah, I actually been liking Rice behind the plate. You know,
Here's the thing with Rice. I don't think he's a future catcher. I think he's more of a first baseman. I think Rice is a good emergency backup.
Yep.
To give whoever's in there, but to me, I don't see him as the everyday, because I think his bat's too special enough not to. His bat's really special that he can hit and everything. I think wearing him down during the season behind that. It would just be a wasting it and wasting its potential. I think he needs. I think he playing first base is the way to go. I know he's not that great defensively there yet, but he's gotten a lot better.
You want to know who my MVP was tonight?
Bellinger.
Paul Blackburn.
Really?
Yeah, three and a third innings, gave up 8 hits, 7 runs, 1 strikeout. No, 2 strikeouts. Sorry, gave up a home run as an 8.33 ERA. He threw 71 pitches in 3 and a third innings. Yeah, that's great. That was a great way to end the game tonight.
To me, he's just a guy there until Yarborough gets back.
Yeah, you know where he's from though? He was a Met.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Same with what was it? The guy that we got last year that's on the Twins now.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkins.
Yeah.
So it stings with the Mets. Comes here, has a bad clunker, and then goes really good. But no, Blackburn. I think he's going to be DFA'd once Yarborough gets back.
Yeah. I thought we were going to get Yarborough back in early August, but yeah, it never happened.
I think Cruz is coming back shortly. I heard either today tomorrow or the beginning of the series, because he's close. That's what I read on what I've read.
Yeah. Let me check that out. Let me see the.
I think I got it from Roto World, or I heard it on that.
Let's see. On the 23rd today, Yankees manager Aaron Boone said that Cruz oblique will be activated off the injured list Sunday or Monday. New Jersey reports.
Yeah.
Yarborough will make at least one more rehab start. And that was on the 21st. They announced that.
Yeah, so these guys will be a big part of the bullpen, but you can't win if you're going to play not playing anything good. Hey, Beagle. I think the link's on the. Did we put it on there yet? CT?
Yeah, it's on the bottom for the at the end. If you got the CSMD Yankees also in Discord.
No, I'm talking for the. I'm not talking that. I'm talking.
Going in on the fun tonight. There is the StreamYard link.
Oh, okay. StreamYard is in there. You did put it there. I was gonna say you could put it in the chat if you really want to. That's what I was hoping we could do.
Yeah, I can do that too.
I'm just trying to make it easy for everyone.
And can you see it?
Yep, I could see it. I can't click it. It's already here, but no, it's on the thing.
Okay, yeah, but it's there. Okay, I just want to make sure.
And anyone can pop on, pretty much.
I like the background music. Really digging it.
I think we're gonna start using that so it doesn't sound. I know we started having giggles at the beginning of it.
During the 30-second countdown, I'm listening to the music. I'm cracking up.
I was just. That's why I told you that joke, because it stopped me from laughing. Because me and you were joking, or we're talking about stuff and making it. We're having a good conversation, and we're just laughing. It got my giggles out of it. Now I'm focused.
Yeah. I'm begging. Yeah, but today's game though was an absolute embarrassment. That was just embarrassing. I told Deb this the other day. Earlier today. The Yankees are average team. Yeah,
they beat up on the really bad teams and struggle against the good. There's nothing consistent about it. It's no rhyme or reason, and I don't like to say it. Just how they play. It just comes down to fundamentals.
Yeah. We're swinging for the fences too often. I still see it, especially at a Jazz at times. Especially at a
I think the message was to set Jazz up for that reason. But I think Volpe needs to be benched more too.
Yeah, I do. I believe so too.
I honestly, I'd rather see the guy from the Rays that can play shortstop over Volpe, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah, seriously. I'm sorry. I think the Volpe project is over. This is who you're getting.
Here's the thing. I would take if he was batting 250, 15, 20 home runs and 30, 40 steals, I would take that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be pretty, but average. He's not doing it.
And the errors.
It just kills me with seeing the errors. It's like, I think, was he leading in shortstops too?
I believe that's right. I believe so.
I think it's at 15, but I could be wrong.
Give me a second. As of okay, this says as of late July it was Anthony Volpe.
Yep.
But that's when he had 12. We know he's got more. Anthony Volpe, yes, leads the majors with 17 errors.
17 errors.
Yep, in 128 games.
And you guys still think he's and you still think he's a Gold Glove shortstop?
He's a Bronze Glove, if anything, man. There's a Bronze Glove. He deserves it.
I don't know, even that. I would say more like dunce cap on him.
Yeah. He gets the dunce award.
Exactly, Beagle. He got it from a Cracker Jack box. When he first came up, he was playing good. He was playing good defense. Last year he was struggling, but this year he's taking a way step back.
Yeah.
And honestly, I believe Seager should have won it over Volpe, that Gold Glove his rookie year. I'm sorry, Seager is a better shortstop in my opinion for defensively when he's healthy.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, Merc, I've been saying that Cabello, I can't sell the guy.
Cabello.
I can't say it right this second, but he should be playing shortstop. I'm kind of done with Volpe.
Yeah.
And it's not just because it's just because I don't like the guy. It's just,
no, I just don't like the guy. Never liked him. Never met him.
I don't see the hype on him. He just seems like an average player at best.
Yeah.
And I don't get the hype on him. Yeah, he had 20 home runs as low A, but he was drafted, was it from college for the year or was it high school with him?
Oh, jeez, I don't remember.
I know. I think it was a mistake.
I'm kind of okay. I want to look at Baseball Savant for a second. I wish I could show this on the screen. Yeah. Other than his chase rate is above average. His base run values is great, actually, pretty much. But other than that, everything's in the blue or light green.
Yep. You want to.
His fielding, his range is a 4. Yeah, a 4. He is so under average. He's poor, and his arm strength is way under average. And his sprint speed's good, though. His sprint speed's good.
You know who I want you to take a look at? CT.
Yeah.
I know you can't show it on the screen right this second, but look up Ryan McMahon. And I only want you to see this because I was very surprised. I know his numbers aren't the best, but it's very interesting with him.
Wow. Yeah. A lot of red there.
Yeah. I know the 3 categories he's not that good with is like contact.
Yeah. It's with the K, it's XBA, and battery value is not very good. But
that's the only 3 stats. Everything else is red or higher.
Yeah.
And I thought that's really interesting. I think for the Yankees, he's hitting like 265 with us since we acquired him.
He's been hitting a lot better since joining the Yanks. Let's take a look at this. Should be able to find this.
I think it's around 260-ish.
250. Ryan McMahon has struggled his bat slashing. Since joining the Yankees, Ryan McMahon has struggled his bat slashing 250, 370, 367, 1 home run, 4 doubles, and 7 RBIs in 20 games as of late August 2025. His performance has been a notable dip from his prior 217 batting average of the Colorado Rockies. Yeah, so it's him going from 217 to 250 with the Yankees. I'll take it.
Yeah, 217. That's breaking news.
Yeah. And since, with the Yankees, he's got 1 home run, 4 doubles, 7 RBIs. He's scored 8 runs. He's walked 11 times, but he has struck out 20 times.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential there, but he definitely isn't going to be hitting many home runs with the Yankees. Let's put it that way.
Well, I'm not expecting him to hit a lot of home runs. I'm expecting him to be like a Scott Brosius, be like a 250 hitter, solid defense. And he is clutch, believe it or not, with us too. And he definitely fits in.
Let's look at something. I want to look at Trent Grisham's Savant page.
I bet I haven't taken a lot of look at that.
And it looks great, but his fielding run value is low, his bat speed's low, but that's actually been a bonus for him, the slow bat. But I mean, everything else is in red. Fielding is kind of under average mainly, and his sprint speed's pretty bad. But his batting run value is great. His base running value is terrible, though. His fielding run value is not very good.
What about I want to see this for he has. Could you check on see what the Jason Dominguez?
Oh, yeah.
I know he's not the greatest on there. I'm just trying to.
It surprised me when I looked at it. Well, about a week ago I looked at it. I actually know it's dipped a lot since the last time I looked at it.
Well, that's because they don't play him a lot.
Yeah, his base running value is great. His hard hit's great. His exit velocity is pretty good. His BB percentage is pretty good. But everything else is in the bluish purple, whatever color you call that. His arm strength's great. His sprint speed's pretty good. He just doesn't play enough. Definitely doesn't play enough.
Okay. Yeah, it's because he doesn't play enough, like we've been saying, but I think he should be batting leadoff.
Yeah, when he was batting leadoff, I don't know. He started to look a lot better than when we've not been playing and throwing him to odd spots in the lineup.
To me, it seems like what they did to Wells earlier in the year.
Yeah,
he played him there, and now he's lost his way.
No, have you? I just want to ask you guys, all of you, have any of you guys checked out Clint Frazier's podcast thing on YouTube?
I haven't seen all of it. I've seen the clips on TikTok with it. It's a lot of interesting stuff he says.
It took him the first episode. It took him about 15 minutes to get into the topic. Once they got into the topic, everything he said rang true, verbatim. You know what I mean? It was like he's saying everything you and I are saying, and a lot of us are saying.
You can't.
Sorry, this is definitely not. This is not a World Series team right now. They're not going to be.
If they do, they're making it as a wild card, and I don't think we're gonna have a good shot in the thing. It's a crapshoot. Like I said,
I think we're gonna end up having to play a 1 game to get into the playoffs. It's gonna be a 1 game, and we're gonna end up losing that game.
I don't even know about that. I think what you're really gonna be seeing is I really think we're gonna see pretty much whoever's starting, and the offense is not going to show up. The pitching might show up, and the offense won't show up, or they won't play the defense right.
Yeah.
Because every team we play, what do? Put it in play, and we make They make mistakes.
What would we have? The last night's game, was there 4 errors?
4 errors just alone. What do you expect to win?
Yeah.
I posted this. I was so frustrated I didn't even go on streams because I'm just like, same talking points. I'm just going to hear from the same people.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been on a lot, because I think we're all going to say the same thing. We're all on the same page for the most part. There's certain
except
people.
For we got Li who thinks we should just DFA Stanton.
Well, I'm not saying to do that, but eventually that's going to happen.
Well, maybe, but he has one more year, and then you could buy him out, which
that's what I mean. I think you'll see him get bought out.
I think he'll be bought out, but I don't. But they might do it because they're getting 10 million of it.
Yeah. Eventually, though, I just don't think you can keep. And right now, playing him in the outfield scares the living heck out of me. I'm waiting for him to get injured. And then, what was it, last night's game when he had that one hit that the guy bobbled? He still couldn't get to first base, and you just watched how slow he ran to first base.
He doesn't want to hurt himself.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
No, I don't either. It's just sad to watch. It's kind of sad to watch. A player that used to have some speed now is just moving at the speed of smell.
Well, no, he's not. They probably told him, don't go fast at all. Just jog it out. You make it. You're here to hit home runs and drive in RBIs. We'll pitch run for you if we need to. And Stan's the most clutch of all players we have.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy. He's the type of leader, and I don't try to toot my horn, but he's the type of leader that we really need. He doesn't want second best. He wants full all in. He's the guy that wants to win. He doesn't make excuses. He just comes out, plays, and says, "I should." If he's done bad, he goes, "I need to do better." He takes accountability. That's what we're missing.
That's what we're missing, definitely, from this team.
And you know what I've been thinking about for a while, and I posted this, and I didn't get any reactions, but I think people are thinking the same way. You know when the last time we actually had accountability? Before Boone.
Yeah,
Girardi and Torrey. And even Buck Showalter. All those guys, what they had in common. They played good fundamental baseball, took people accountability. If they screwed up, they knew what the consequences were, and they knew to stay in the driving lane.
Sorry, give me a second. On the Savant page, Stanton's his running stat is 1.
I thought it'd be -20.
It's 1, and he is the 284th fastest out of 288 players. Last year, that was last year's stat. He was 284th fastest out of 288 players with over 100 competitive sprints. His slow, I had to look that up. And then you go to sprint speed is 1.
Albarello. You should check out the guy that you posted in the chat.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me get my mouse over here.
Apparently, X won't work until we upgrade this thing, CT.
Oh, okay.
It's either or, but I think we want it on YouTube.
Give me a second. Okay, here's his. He's good. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. His fielding. His range is great. His arm strength is okay. His sprint speed's great. His base running value's really good. His batting run value's a little under average. His fielding run value's above average. And his sweet spot percentage is 79, not bad. But, it's hard hit. His barrel, average exit, slug.
Yeah, so he's like above average player overall.
Yeah. What's 2025? Right now he's hitting 235. Since joining I'd like to know his stats since joining the Yankees because he's looked pretty good since joining the Yankees.
Yeah.
Don't be yawning on me.
No. I got woken up by one of my dogs all week at 5:30, and my alarm doesn't go off to 6. I yelled at her, "Go back to sleep," and then I go back and I don't get the full stuff. And then we have I really want to see what Jazz's thing would say. His number thing, it looks like. I know his defensive metrics are really good, but I'm really curious to see what the other base running and everything is.
Let's see. Give me 1 second. Actually, not bad. His XBA is under average. His average exit velocities a little under average. His sweet spot's under average. His square up is really bad. His whiff rate's horrible. His K percentage is terrible. But his base BB percentage is 81. His arm strength's okay, they say, fielding, which I think he has a better arm than they're saying. His range is good. His sprint speed, they're saying he's just above average. I don't know. He's a pretty fast player.
I think he's one of the fastest in the league.
Yeah, so this is where the font page, I don't trust this. I use
I don't like it's just a gauge. It's not
yeah.
Like I said, it shouldn't be like the Bible.
Well, this is how if I was a manager, I would use this. This would be, my analytics.
Here's the thing. There's a feel to the baseball game that we're lacking, and I think a lot of these coaching, it should be there just to say, hey, it's there for these matchups, but you have the stats. That way you can make a really good informant decision. That's what it's supposed to be. It shouldn't be, oh, you have to take this guy out. Because I'm not sure if you heard what Steve used to say to Giardi. He goes, the statistics might say you go with this guy, but I'm a better pitcher in the fifth inning than most of these relievers are.
Well, it was interesting on Old Timers Day. I wish I could remember exactly what he said, but what Roger Clemens said, he mentioned he knows a lot of people inside baseball, coaches and stuff, who've left the sport due to the analytics, that left Major League Baseball due to the analytics. It's a lot of people that, are people that made the game what it is, are kind of, had it with this. And I don't know.
Like I said, it's good to have, it should be in an arsenal, but it's not the Bible. No. You need a blend of it. It's like, there's a fine line. Okay, if the pitches, if you're watching a game, this is why I say use the eye test a lot of the times. If you're watching a game and the guy's has 6 innings, but he's struggling with no runs, take him out. Common sense. We're up. You got 6 innings. Go to the bullpen. He's better than that. And if his pitch counts a lot like that, but what about those days where you have a guy that's cruising around like Rodon, like the other day? He's cruising, and he has that 89 pitches, and you already go 6. Why would you want to go to the bullpen if he's still cruising?
No.
Rodon at that many pitches, you probably could get a batter or two, and that saves the bullpen. Guess what? That over time, that helps the whole thing.
Yeah. I agree with you. I just, we got on that, not to change subject, but we got on that 5-game winning streak, and all of a sudden I started to see fans getting their hopes up. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden fans are getting happy. I'm 5-game winning streak, and look at
look what we played.
Yeah, exactly.
St. Louis and the Twins, garbage teams, 500 about 500 teams. They're not the St. Louis of old.
No,
it's not like we were talking the other day about. St. Louis is an analytical team. There's no feel to it.
Yeah,
we look at the numbers like we were talking about. From the GM, the old manager, that's the Pirates' current one. Under him, we went from about, he was down by a lot of games. They had a 2.8 percentage to make the playoffs, yet he did make it. He went on a 6-game winning streak, and they fired him. That tells me all you need to know. How analytics is not right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how many times Giardi did that. His team, when they showed the analytics, they only supposed to be they said it was 87 game team, and they end up winning 92, 93, 94 games.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. That's how the feel of a game makes a difference with a manager that knows the analytics, knows the blend, and knows how to have the players push the buttons the right way.
Yeah.
They're just the way they're playing right now. They're losing games. They should have at least 11 games winning.
Yeah.
More wins in the win column. That's just by eye. With Williams, why would you want to go with Williams if he's struggling that bad as a closer?
Yeah, really.
After the second one, yeah, switch it to Weaver. Williams, you're struggling. Just go to the 8th inning. Okay, coach. Let me just get my mojo back. Okay.
My mojo.
What's up, Dev?
Howdy, Dev.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy CT.
Okay, well, this is going to be a real something really interesting. We play after this next Boston game to finish off the series. We play Washington Nationals, we play Chicago, but then we play Houston, Toronto, Detroit, and Boston again before going to the Twins. How is that? That's not an easy schedule. We finish out the season easy, but that's if we're still even in it. You know,
I honestly,
Chicago, Baltimore.
I don't expect you said we're going for Washington, so I'm expecting 2 out of 3 there. So what's after that? The Astros?
No, Chicago.
That's probably a sweep. The White Sox?
See, probably should be.
It should be a sweep, but it should be. But they should be. So let's just say they take 2 out of 3. Okay, so that's 4 out of 6 games right there, and then you go to Astros. I don't expect them to win more than 1 game, if that. So you're 7-4 at that point,
and then you play three games at Toronto, and then
3 games at Toronto, and we don't play good there, so that's probably 2 games lost there. So,
and then we play Detroit.
And Detroit, that's another 3 games. Depending on who's pitching, we might have a shot at least winning 1 game, possibly 2.
And then we play Boston again.
And then that's another losing game, unless they finally wake up.
So let's think about that record. We could potentially win 4 out of the next, 20 games or 18 games?
I don't even think I think if they do what I just said, you're 500 at that. 500 with that stretch, and that's not good.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't put in Dev Williams in.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, the Blue Jays won tonight, of course, and it looked like the Dodgers are losing 3-1 against the Padres, and right now Padres and Dodgers tied for the division lead there. So that's turning into a good division right now. Be interesting to see, especially when the Padres get Michael King back.
The one I'm looking forward to is I'm watching is actually gonna be the Guardians and the Tigers, like you were talking.
Who, the Indians?
Guardians, that's their name now.
Oh. Sorry, I watch Major League.
Yeah, no, I love Major Leagues. With Bob Barker.
Yeah.
I always love the first one. My favorite one, the thing was Wild Thing coming in the last one. Give them all number 1. 1-1, and then it shows 101, and he's really only throwing 79.
Yeah.
He actually, the funny thing about that, he actually is Sheen was actually taking steroids to get the speed up.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
They said that in the back. They showed it somewhere. I don't remember where, but they said he actually did that.
What, was he hanging out with Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa?
Probably got it from Boone's Ganja.
Boone's Ganja. I don't know if Boone was even, able to get a hold of that back then.
Mark, guys, thanks for reminding me. I got to take my medicine after the stream.
Yeah, I got
2 more days of that stuff for the strep throat. Oh my god, I almost slipped.
You'll be glad when that goes away.
Oh, that dude, it has been gone away for a while, but the medicines for 12 days. And my wife goes, if you miss one, you're going to be screwed because it will come back a lot worse. And then you have to use a different one.
Yeah.
So thanks for reminding me of that.
How did I remind you of that?
Steroids.
Well, I'm bulking up, man. Merc and I have been, we've been working out. Yeah.
No, my wife had to take prednisone for their bronchitis. That's a steroid.
Oh, that's steroid.
Yeah, you know how when you have like if you don't have a really good immune system, how you could go through pneumonia or like bronchitis all the time after like a normal cold or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what she does. So it's just started to do that. So she's not really after COVID she had that start of it. So I brought her to the ED, like the urgent care for where doctors is.
Yeah.
Got steroids for like 2 weeks of that stuff. Pain in the butt.
She's been bulking up in the side. You didn't tell us about this.
No, it's actually to get rid of all the liquid in her lungs and make sure she feels better.
Oh yeah. Does she have asthma?
Yeah, only a couple of times. Like usually when she gets sick, that's when she needs her inhaler. Normally, never really needs it.
Yeah. Anthony B is gonna look like Anthony Rizzo. Yeah. Dead sexy.
GT knows I don't show off my arms because I actually have quite a bit more muscle than from or someone we used to talk to.
I'm a twig. I come from the land of twig.
No, you wouldn't come from the land under.
Down under.
You know which one I'm referencing on that, TC?
Yeah.
Songs, man. That was a perfect quote for that one.
Yeah. Men at work, man. Actually, how's your job going?
Oh, did I send you the pictures? That why I'm so sore?
Yeah, you fixed.
I did make a video of that too.
Something else went. It was a domino effect.
Oh, I got something better. I could tell you because I know Merc saw this, and I know I've seen this, and I know CT's seen it. And I would if you ever go to my channel where this says a Stephen B on there, I took pictures before I started that and after it. I took that it would have been 4 hours exactly. I started that around 2:00. I had everything put back together and everything by 5, but remember how I showed you that there's that vent I showed on that pictures I sent?
Yeah.
So you know how it has solder on that? So when I went to go pro press those fittings, and this is why I don't like pro press fittings sometimes, because of the heating pipe is like a red dot, like red instead of the L type, like you normal for drinking water. There's a difference. Less than. The rubber gasket leaked twice on 2 different pro fittings, and I had it in properly.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, so in my van, luckily me, I'm lucky to have customers that really when they want to get rid of some stuff that are actually good, they actually ask me before getting it on the side. So I had 2 vice grips in my van, the good kind like that. So I put one. So what I did was I grabbed the fitting I needed for solder, prepped it with the sandcloth, put the flex on there. Really did that. Got the torch, soldered it, put it all back together. No leaks.
Nice.
And it came out nice.
And you didn't get a call back.
No. Because you know, CT, you know I can solder, and it's like a lost art.
Yeah.
And it really, the real problem is for about soldering is not that; it's just putting the prep work in.
Yeah.
It's not hard to solder.
No, I solder. I used to solder. I used to build guitar amps, and it started becoming an issue with us, for me, and a lot of people who build guitar amps. When they stopped using lead solder, you stop being able to get a hold of it. For like a guitar amp, the lead solder holds for decades, and the new solder, you drop your amp, say something cracked solder wise, I guarantee it. So you have to be very careful of the way amps are built now these days, or you have to spend a long time doing your solder work. I mean, it's like double the work to make sure you got it strong enough where it can take a little bit of a.
I actually learned out. You know what? I did learn something. You know how you have those little I know you're talking about the amps. My dad actually gave me a little kit for yeah, you do, CT or Merc. CT does too. We all like having jokes about me, and I give you jokes right back. Actually, my dad gave me one for those the wires. You know how you were talking about the soldering ones. So basically, my dad and I learned some from another guy at my other work before I got let go. Basically, you know how you have all that solder you're talking about, not the lead, the other one with the little heater one, you hold the trigger to get it there. So what I got taught was you take that before you do that, you scrape all those solder off from there to prep it really good with a sandcloth so it's all look brand new. You take the solder, the new stuff, you put that on there for that. You heat it up when the two wires you want together, you put on there, heat it up really when solder is still like that. You put it on there, you turn it and take it off, and then you let it sit for like a minute, and then you know how you usually use a little bit of water to cool it down. Yep. With a rag, put it right there, and then you put your shrink wrap around it, heat it up, and you never have to worry about it.
Oh, I'm talking like PC boards.
Yeah, no, but even the wires, they have wires that you can do. Your air conditioner, Merc, what happened to it?
This is one I'm working on right now. Can you see all the wiring?
Yep.
And this thing is driving me nuts, and it's because the type of solder. My friend's giving me some lead solder that he owes an old roll of, and it'll solve all the problems with the fan. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, no. You never, Merc, I'm writing something in you never told me that you had what air conditioner was wrong. I already promised CT at some point I would go over to his house to take a look at.
Yeah, me first, Merc. I got the little ticket you get at line at the deli. Mine has one on it. Yours has two, Merc.
Yeah, no, I promised CT at some point I would take a look at it because it sounds like there's a control board that we have to order for it. Because is it okay, Merc? Is it a window shaker unit or is it like central air? Because if it's central air, I can send you a video just how to do it without me having it, and it take you probably about 5 minutes to do if you have if you have a drill. Because I know CT, I could show CT how to take things apart, but he'd probably be like, dude, just come over.
So, see, I pick things up, I put them down.
Exactly. Like the mini splits, when you're using them right, you're supposed to take it apart a certain way. There's like fins underneath where you're supposed to put like evaporator coil. This is that's little interesting stuff right here. You spray that stuff, you let it sit for a little bit, and then you're supposed to use Merc, and just buy a new one. It's probably cheaper than cleaning the whole thing out.
And actually, they'll be on sale. They'll be trying to get rid of some of those pretty soon with the fall coming up. You'll see some sales on them trying to get rid of the last of the stock they have.
Yeah, no, because I said I was going to put mini splits at my house. I still have to do that oil tank. Never a dull moment, and I still got a freaking kitchen to fix too. Merc, it's probably just easier and cheaper to buy a window unit than to take it apart yourself. Unless you want to just put things down to pick them up.
All I gotta say right now, though, is I'm gonna say the Yankees suck right now. And
I wouldn't say they suck. What I'd say right now, it's not the roster. The roster is all good. It's really
boom. Oh, what?
Boom. It's really the management and the analytics that really are wrong with it. What's it wrong with it?
That needs his point.
Oh, really, Merc? Just put some WD-40 in it. It should be fine.
Yow! Hey, Macarena.
WD-40 it, baby. But in seriousness, Merc, if it needs to be drained, CO2, buy a Gallo gun for CO2. There's a little hole in it. You hit the button and you'll see water shoot up. CT's now dying over here.
Oh my gosh. This is good stuff. We got good stuff going on here tonight.
I'm just laughing because you could tell. I don't know, Merc. I think the Yankees right now are worse than I wouldn't say that. I'd say they're worse than the garbage in New York City. I think they're worse than it's like a flea and they're like worse than a house full of fleas and tick infestation.
I think the Yankees
with bed bugs.
Bed bugs, yeah. We got a bed bug infestation on the Yankees.
On top of fleas and ticks.
Yeah. They're not getting any rest on the road, man. Because they're traveling with their bed bugs and fleas and ticks, man. They need collars. They need to get tick collars. The Yankees. Maybe they'll start hitting a little better.
Nah, they need to I really don't. I'm not going to go on a bashing thing because it's not their hitting philosophy. It's not even that. They're like all these fancy things for analytics, and it doesn't work. When used properly, analytics is a good tool to have in the arsenal. Like, to be able to make, like, when we hear these like when C2 was listening to interviews and or interviewing a few people, it's good to have like where the break is different from like a 12.5 curveball to 12.6, where it's more crisp. Knowing where the grip needs to be is a good way in the arsenal, but you don't go overusing it, because then you're not going to go into there. What do you think, GT?
Sorry, Merck's got me cracking up. Oh.
Merc, I think we're gonna put this thing on the stage. That's exactly how we're. That's how some of us feel. DT, okay?
Oh man. Merc is saying, I guess we're gonna have to solder your pipes back together.
I don't need to solder pipes. I can do that in my sleep.
Oh man.
CT actually seen some of the stuff I soldered. I sent them, especially that frozen one I showed you with that pinhole. I had to take the whole thing apart, clean it off, and put it back, and it looks really nice.
Yeah,
at my customer's house. That was actually one of my favorite ones that I did, even though we don't normally do that. Got to charge the guy 4 hours of labor too. Gotta love it.
So let's look at this. So we got going for the last game at the Sox series. We have Rodon against May. What is your outlook on this game?
What did you say, CT? I'm just laughing at the comments though.
Tomorrow's game, we have Rodon against May. How are you feeling about this game?
I'm actually thinking Rodon has the advantages of Rodon. However, what I would like to say is the offense better show up. How many runs have we scored this game? There's only 4 runs the whole series so far in 4 games, right?
Yeah, something like that. Let me look up here. 4 runs in 3 games. Yep, and they've scored 19 runs. The 19 runs to 3.
Yeah, no, I'm just. You can't win if you're not going to score runs. Yet they say we have the number 1 offense, but where is that when we're facing good teams?
Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. I'm just looking at it. So this is just being logical. This is not even using statistics on this. This is just using pure logic. Where's all those runs? It's almost like common sense is missing from the managing aspect of baseball time. Common sense. You got your analytics, but there's common sense.
Wait, he's blowing bubbles.
Bubbles.
Ooh, can I blow a big bubble?
I'm popping bubbles over here, man. You know I'm having a good time when I'm doing bubbles.
He's just blowing bubbles. I hate to say it. There's no logic in this.
No.
Even analytic, you've all this stuff. I don't even know if I would have a hitting coach. I mean, if you really want a good hitting coach, you don't tell the hitting coach philosophies. You let them show what works for the players. It shouldn't matter if you got good results. That's all it should matter. You don't need any be like a launch angles and all this. You don't need that crap. Make it simple. Hit the ball, put the ball in play. Simple. Baseball is a simple sport. You don't need all this high stuff with the analytics. And yeah, let's bring Stroman back. He could be their designated hitter for Stanton.
There you go. Well, we can change positions. We've done it enough with different players.
Yeah, let's make him a left fielder too.
Yeah. I'm on board for that one. Should trade me back. Java Chamberlain should be our starter tomorrow. Hey, you'd be surprised. I can probably still pitch pretty well.
Java, if they didn't have that Java rose, I'm pretty sure you would have been like an ace type for that if they didn't mess with them.
The Yankees are just notorious for.
No, it's because they had Torres as the manager, and they didn't want him to get over abused, so they made the whole rule up just so that they wouldn't abuse him.
Yeah.
1 inning, 2 days off. 1 inning, 2 days off. Yes, he's blowing buttholes. Merc. Or butthole bubble gum.
All I can think is Forrest Gump. I got shot in the butt top.
With a piece of candy.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm depressed about the Yankees right now.
I checked the score. I was watching a little bit of NFTs. I saw the score and I go, same insanity, different day.
Yeah.
I gave him a like, walked over, went to the next one. That's all I try. That's all you can do.
All you can do.
Just watch, see it implode, say insanity happens, go in that, and then just go on your way. In the last 5 years, 7 years has been insanity.
Yep.
Ever since Yardy left, and they thought there was a good time to change him. Nope.
No.
If you wanted to bring in someone different, Thomas was the guy to bring in. Thompson. Or Willie.
Oh, that would have been beautiful. I would have taken Willie. And that's the funny thing is people keep saying, "Oh, we want Mattingly." Mattingly wants nothing to do with the organization right now. I'm sorry. He's not going to manage the Yankees.
Only way they would do that is if Cashman is not the GM. That's the whole. That's the whole problem. You need to promote him, and then have him stay away from the field for a little bit.
Yep.
To me, if you like Frazier says all like on that podcast, if you really want changes and see the team take off in a different way, you got to move on. Let Cashman get promoted.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of Frischborn. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
From analytics, bring in baseball minds that actually played the game and know what they're talking about. This analytics stuff isn't being used properly in the organization. Mm-hmm. And if you really want to fix why our players don't play that great, it's got to bring in coaches that actually teach fundamental baseball, not overthrow and use baseball. You have to have good mechanics.
Fundamental.
I'm just going to throw it fast and hope I don't blow my arm out with Tommy John. It's just very simple little things like that. And I'm not trying to be funny, but you got to have sound mechanics. Otherwise, you're gonna have all this bad stuff happen too.
You gotta have Salma Hayek. Yeah.
No, look at on the fundamentals, like overthrowing.
Yeah. There's so many injuries. When we did a couple of those interviews, that was very interesting to ask older players about what's going on with the injuries going on, and every one of them agreed, said the same thing. These guys, you used to play, you used to play. I'm
sorry, just read the last comment.
I did. I guess somebody must have soiled their sheets again. That's all. The nurse has to come in to clean it up. But they talked about, though, in those interviews, though, all the players talked about growing up, like, used to play multiple sports. So you weren't just playing baseball all year long. You were playing, and so your body was getting trained in different ways, whether you were running, but all these different things. Now these kids are some of these kids are having Tommy John, when they're wicked young, all they play is baseball all year long, and they're pitching all year long. There's no break,
They need when we grew up, we used to I'm 35 and you're in your 40s. We used to play different sports. We weren't doing baseball all year long. That's the part of the thing, because that helps develop your different skill sets, and that actually helps it. Like playing basketball helps build muscle that you need for a little bit of baseball. You want to be long and length. Same like you want to do for baseball. You don't want to be super strong, but you want to have some muscles and toned.
Yeah.
There's a fine line, because you want to have some muscle to be there, but you don't want to be overtoned, because that screws up the shots and be able to do some of the crazy dribbles and everything.
It's hard to talk seriously when you're looking at the chat. I'm trying not to look at the chat right now.
I'm watching at the chat, and I'm surprisingly I'm not laughing, because I know how hard it is not to. I just couldn't help it, because I put it up for 2 seconds. That's how some of us feel about things. I just don't look for talking points. We're really not a talking point thing. We're just talking really about baseball, how we feel about it.
You talking jive? Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, it could be a guy from the 7-Eleven running the analytics department. I think it's a guy from the Quickie Mart. Those guys that will work for.
Who needs the Quickie Mart? I do.
The quick something.
Quickie Mart. Remember The Simpsons?
Mm-hmm.
With Boo? Who needs a Quickie Mart? I do.
They had to take him off that show, didn't they?
I think so, but I think it was wrong. I mean, a lot of the stuff you see on even South Park had to tone it down for a while. I just don't get it. Are we
Yeah.
all too sensitive about everything?
Well, I always say to people, some of the best stand-up comedians wouldn't exist today, because they wouldn't be able to say the jokes that they say. You know what I mean? Like,
There's a guy that passed that was Hoffman, or there's a guy that used to do like a really stand-up one that died, like not like back, like it's been 20 years.
yeah,
He was really funny. I don't remember his name. But there's a guy, a former baseball agent that really liked the guy. He
yeah,
was playing it for us for a little bit. Josh, the guy that's getting sued by MLB.
yeah.
Well, which it will win that lawsuit, just to let you know. The guy, I'm not trying to talk like controversy on that, but the guy, he did everything legally, and then they changed it after the fact, and they're trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Baseball and baseball, wrestling. I did basketball. I did baseball, and I did soccer for a little bit, but then I got 6 stitches and a concussion. So what? That was the end of soccer for me.
No, I played. I ran cross country, track. I played baseball. I played basketball. I was pretty good at baseball, and I ended up. I just remember one game. Our catcher was sick or something. For some odd reason, they decided to put me in, and our team had one of the fastest pitchers. And first pitch comes in, dude. I blinked, and the ball was right in my face. Hits me right in the. I'm wearing the helmet thingy. Still though, felt like a ricochet. He throws 4 more pitches, and I can barely keep myself. I had a horrible concussion. First time playing catcher. Yay! I was an outfielder. What the heck are you putting me in? First time ever playing catching, and you're gonna do? Yeah, that made a lot of sense. I was good at cross country though.
You reminded my friend, my best friend that I went to high school with. He did a lot of cross country. He did a lot of track. I did track for a little bit before I went on this stuff. That kind of stopped me from doing stuff for a year. The Accutane for acne.
Yeah.
I took that. I had side effects from part of it.
Oh, damn.
No, it's okay. I'm still living. I
found the guitar. Once I found the guitar, my sports days were over.
I love playing. I used to run the 200 for track and sometimes the 400.
I was the mile guy. 4 laps, man. I could go like a mofo for 4 laps, but if you wanted me to do the 5,000 or something, hell no. There's no way.
Or the one that you have to jump in the water at the end of it.
No, I couldn't have done any of those things. No, I was just a runner. But I like cross country more because you got to run through the woods and stuff. And
to me, I used to be real. I wish you could. You know how you can. Some people put stuff right at the end of the finish line for stuff to motivate you. If you had a baseball for right there, I could run faster that way. But when I had to do a start like that and not see it, it just it threw me off a little. I was really fast back in the day. I used to run really quick.
Okay, there we go.
Mark, you're not canceled. You're fine. I like bowling myself. That's what I used to, I like bowling, but I haven't been able to do it consistently like I used to with them since I've been married before that. And then I went out 2 or 3 times with my wife since the injury, so I really can't really do it as much as I like to. I love bowling though. That's something like the 9 pins.
I'd love to go bowling, but not with my broken shoulder. That would hurt so fucking bad.
Unless you had the 5-pound ball.
Yeah.
5-pound ball with custom hands.
I have to learn how to do it lefty.
You know what's funny? I can actually I throw a strike with my left hand, and I'm a righty. No bumpers either.
No bumpers either. Bumpers. No, I've never gone bumper bowling. That's for sure.
I did it for my in-laws, but I had it taken down so you can pick them up or pick them down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, you know, the newer ones where you can hit, you tell bumpers or non-bumpers. I had mine off.
Yeah. Bumpers are for Sally's, man.
No, it's just people that don't know how to, just learning to.
Yeah. Hey, I learned the hard way. Lots of gutter balls. That's how you really learn, man.
Well, yeah, my best one, I think I was like 126, and I got killed. That was like back in the day, though. I never broke 200 either, but I just love playing it just because it's different and fun.
Well, we've been on for about an hour though, so we gotta wrap this up. I gotta get some sleep here.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
No, it's good. We gotta talk about a bunch of things.
Yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't on last night, but I'll make sure next shows I'll definitely be on.
CT, if you're sick, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Whatever comes on, as long as we have two people on just having good conversations, it doesn't matter.
So what are you going to call here, Yankee-wise, against the Red Sox tomorrow? You think the Yankees got this game?
I like to think so, but the way we play is, if they really want to be the number one wild card, they have to win tomorrow.
I see trouble within 4 innings with Rodon.
I don't even think it's Rodon's fault, honestly. I think it's the offensive. If you really want change, like we have to say, you have to promote Cashman. Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's been a long day. I already went shopping.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Well, I don't know what time you got up, but
no, I got up twice. I got up at like 5:30, took the dog out, went right back to bed, woke up at like 7:15, went right back to bed, woke up finally around like 12 something, and then I was just a zombie for most of the day.
Oh, I sent you a text in the morning just making sure you're up. How you're feeling?
Yeah, I left my phone downstairs for most of the day. I was just like, I had a headache so bad that I was just like, I don't even want to talk to anybody.
Well, we've been having, I don't know, I think it's the atmosphere up in Connecticut because I have like a migraine. My wife has one. It's just like everything we do is just, it's just the atmosphere. Something's awful up here. I don't know what. But it was a good show.
Yeah, it was fun. And,
we talk about a lot of fun things. I mean, we're just talking that. We just joke around a lot, but you know what? That's all you can't be serious in life all the time. You have to have a place where you can just let loose and be yourself, and this is our community.
Yeah, I agree.
And thanks for showing up, Merc, Dev, John the Beagle.
Yeah, thank you guys. And thanks, Chris, for coming on last night. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, we really like to say thank you there. I mean, I know you said that your internet Wi-Fi went down. I said don't worry about it, and I still say that. To me, it's just you showing up and just helping us at the last minute without just coming on and saying I'll deal with that afterwards. It's really appreciated, and it really everyone that we that comes on the chat and has fun with us. Thank you.
Yeah, big time.
And so, on this note, we'll just say, let's go Yankees, and hopefully we'll see a win tomorrow. Let's avoid the sweep.
I'll bet you 50 cents we got our butts kicked. That's how much faith I have right now.
Well,
I'm 0.
I'm Stephen B, and you're
CT Cards.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, peace.